Hi everyone, my name is Aaron Moore. I'm the Small Farms Agent in Union, Stanley, and Anson counties. And our office is going to be putting on a video series for you on raising small flock poultry. Over the next few weeks, what we're going to do is week by week, we're going to post a video where you can see the poultry process of raising a flock, and from getting the chicks in the mail all the way up to having a finished product. So as we go, this flock that we're going to follow is a meat type bird. These are Cornish crosses. So the production for a meat flock versus the production for an egg laying flock is going to be different, but some of the beginning stages, especially the brooding stage, will be the same. Starting off, we got 80 chicks in the mail, and they came in this morning. And when you order your chicks, unless your hatchery is closed, they're going to come through the mail. They will come in a cardboard box. They'll come to the post office where you pick up deliveries, and your hatchery will let you know when the chicks ship, and then you'll just track that to see when they're scheduled to be delivered. Now, when they arrive, most of the time you provide a phone number that will be, and they'll call you to let you know they're ready. Usually I'll call that morning to see if they've arrived yet and be a little proactive, so I can be ready to go pick them up. Now, when they tell you they're ready, try and have it in your schedule to where you can go pick up your birds right then. When they ship, they don't have food or water in the container with them, so you want to give them the feed and water as soon as you can. You also want your chicks to get in the brooder where it's warm, because newly hatched chicks don't have feathers. They can't keep their body temperatures up, so they need extra supplemental heat. So for this flock, we ordered 80 Cornish cross birds. So they came in this container here. This is just a cardboard container, and you take it off. There's different 4 compartments in here, and the chicks will be separated evenly in those compartments. If you order less chicks, it'll be just a smaller container. If you order more than probably 100, you're probably going to get like 2 of these boxes. So when they come in, all I do is take them out and put them right down at the brooder. Now, this is just one type of brooder that I have. There are much more simple designs than this that you can make and use in your operation. But when the chicks come in, you're just going to set them down where they're in the brooder and have room to move in and out of the heat. You're also going to have water provided, and you're going to have feed provided, a starter feed. So these are pans that we're using here. You can see the chicks just come and stand right on the feed to eat. If you don't have these pans yet, then what you can do is just take the bottom or top of an egg carton, put the feed in that, and that'll work just fine. So our waters, you can see our waters here, these are specially made just for chicks. It has a really low lip, and that way the chicks can easily access the water without getting wet. So we'll put that down. Now, when you put the chicks out, they know they'll find the water and the feed by themselves pretty easily. So you don't have to really worry about that. As long as you have it right close to the brooder, in the brooder, they'll find it, start drinking and eating within a couple of minutes after you put them out. In the brooder, you can keep your feed in a container. Try to keep it in a container that rodents can't get in. If you just put the bag in there, then what you'll find is mice can get in and they'll chew into your bag of feed. So this is just a rubber container. It's made specially for feed. It's weatherproof, rodent proof. This one holds 150 pounds of feed, and it's very convenient to have in the brooder to feed your chicks as you go. The other thing about this brooder that we're in here is this is an old horse stall. So we had to predator proof this this brooder before we could use it. And to do that, what we've done is we've put chicken wire over all of the openings and wire across the ceiling. And that's to keep out cats, raccoons, dogs, things that are going to come up, especially things will hear your chicks. Possums, raccoons will come up here at night when you're not here. Also, we had to think about things digging into the brooder. So on the outside of these walls, there's concrete on the outside of the wall, on this wall, and there's a concrete pad on this side. But on this side and this side, it's just dirt and very shallow. So things could dig under very easily to get to the chicks. So all I did was dig a trench. I put some sackcrete in there, dry, wet it down, and let it harden up. And I just made that about 5 or 6 inches deep and a trench about 4 or 5 inches wide. And all I'm doing is trying to deter any of those predators, those cats, whatever, from digging under easily and coming in here with the chicks. So other than that, this room mostly keeps hard winds from coming in and getting on the chicks, but it is ventilated. So our chicks have the brooder for now. They're going to stay in here, and you're going to see that a lot of what we do in this series is going to be dependent on what the weather's like outside and what stage the birds are at in our flock. So this is the first stage that we're going to do. This is our first video. Next week, tune in, see what the chicks look like a week later and what we're doing production wise to get them ready. So we hope you join us next week. See you then.